Nobody's doing that on Instagram anymore, so stop it. These are 3 things to stop doing if you want to elevate your Instagram game. Okay, firstly, we're having no visible mentions more than 3 on a story. If it looks like this, it shouldn't. Story mentions are fine if it's like 2 or 3 people, but if it's a big group of people, there's already so much going on that having text on the picture is so distracting from what's going on in the picture. Like, you can't even focus, and then you're trying to guess who is who. If you really want to piss off people, put the people's mentions on the side where when they're trying to click it, it like traps them on your story and they can't get out, because that will make me unfollow you so fast. But again, don't do that. Secondly, we're having no filters on Instagram stories, specifically Instagram stories. If you can do it on a grid post, that's acceptable to a certain degree, but none of this. It should look more like this, more organic, more natural. I would obviously be a hypocrite if I say it looks like you're trying too hard, because I'm trying so hard by literally making this video and giving tips. But obviously your followers aren't supposed to know that. So don't show them by doing shit like this. You can just edit the picture in settings and lower the contrast or the exposure or saturation and just play with things like that. Please leave the VSCO filters, and if you're gonna use them sparingly, like not at level 100, or if you're going for a certain vibe in your feed, I get it. But Instagram stories are supposed to be like fast, short, casual, low effort. This isn't low effort because bitch, I'm making this video. But you get the vibe that we're going for. Okay, lastly, if you use songs, do not include the album cover on the story, okay? Especially if it's like a pretty ass story with a lot of colors and a lot of variety. I don't want to see this. And again, to my point earlier, if I want to skip the story to the next story and I can't because this is like in the way, you're pissing your followers off and they're unfollowing you. But things like this just clash with the pictures and the aesthetics of whatever you're posting. And you could do it if you're like posting a picture that doesn't really have a lot going on. And of course the song like adds to it, and the album cover, because it's like a pretty album cover or whatever. Love Kali Uchis, but this would not fly. Like, the song is tea, but it does not go with the picture, the album cover. Trust me, it's the little things that sometimes you don't even think about, but can have such a big influence in the way that your audience engages with your content. So remember, don't do that.